speak about Independence Day. On August 15, 1947, India attained freedom from the British rule. Since then, we celebrate this day as our Independence Day. It is a red letter day for us because we achieved our freedom from the foreign rule. Our independence came after a long and hard struggle. Many people had to make huge sacrifices to achieve it. Our national flag is unfurled from the ramparts of the Red Fort for the first time by our first Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. And this practice has been followed till this day. This day is celebrated throughout the whole country. In all the state capitals, the chief minister or the governor unfurls the flag. But the main event is held in the Red Fort in Delhi, where the Prime Minister of the country hoists the flag. The ceremony at the Red Fort is marked by a guard of honor, which is presented to the Prime Minister along with a salute of 21 gunshots. Various types of military bands play the national anthem, and then the Prime Minister delivers a speech to the nation. This day is a reminder of all the great patriotism who sacrificed their lives so we can live in our free land. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Amira. I am from class 6A. First of all, I wish you a very happy Independence Day. Today I made a poster on Happy Independence Day. I describe you about that poster, how I made it. I used sketches, colors, stickers and chart to make this. Now I describe you how about the Independence Day. This is the most important day of all of us because on this day in 1947 we got independence from the British ruler. We celebrate this day on 15th August. This is our national festival. Independence Day teaches us the unity of power. All freedom fighters like Mahatma Gandhi, Rani Lakshmibai, Subhash Chandra Bose, Bhagat Singh and all other devoted their entire life in the independence of our country. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Sir, teachers and all my dear friends. I Kanishka Kushwa of class 6A. I am making a poster of Bharat. For it we will use pencil color, scale, black pen, pencil, eraser and a drawing book with a plain paper. So let us start. Now we have drawn the drawing, now we will color it. So now we have colored the drawing, now I will do the boundary of it. Independence Day is our national festival of India observed on the 15th of August 1947 and we celebrate it with great enthusiasm and patriotism. This year we will celebrating our 75th Independence Day. On this day, we honor the member of a great warrior and freedom fighter like Mahatma Gandhi, Bhagat Singh, Chandrasekhar Azad, of the great who sacrificed their life to make India an independence nation. Before independence, India was a British colony, and during the period, our people have suffered a lot and have significance their life. From 1857 to 1947, the lives of many freedom fighters and several beacons of states were sacrificed. The nationalism movement of Hindus' rights in India, the vision of India as Bharat Mata has profound implication of the politics of Hindus' nationalism, and that the depiction of India as a Hindu goddess. The concepts of Bharat Mata has the personification of Hindu subcontinent come into extent starting in the late 19th century, especially after the India Rebellion of 1857 against the British. The Bharat Mata temple is located in the Mahatma Gandhi Kasi Vidyapeeth campus in Varanasi. The motto Bharat Mata Ki Jai used by the Indian Army. And this motto motivates the soldiers against the enemies. Thank you and happy Independence Day to sister, teachers and all my dear friends. Bharat Mata Ki Jai and Vande Mataram.
Good morning, respected sister and teachers. I am Narayana Srivastava from class 6B. Today I am going to make a poster on Independence Day. Now I am going to make the poster for Independence Day.
ऐ वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू,
ऐ वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू,
मैं जहाँ रहूँ जहाँ में याद रहे तू,
मैं जहाँ रहूँ जहाँ में याद रहे तू।
ऐ वतन मेरे वतन,
ऐ वतन मेरे वतन,
तू ही मेरी मंजिल है पहचान तुझी से,
तू ही मेरी मंजिल है पहचान तुझी से।
पहुँचूं मैं जहाँ भी मेरी बुनियाद रहे तू,
पहुँचूं मैं जहाँ भी मेरी बुनियाद रहे तू।
ऐ वतन मेरे वतन,
ऐ वतन मेरे वतन,
तुझ पे कोई गम की आँच आने नहीं दूँ,
तुझ पे कोई गम की आँच आने नहीं दूँ।
कुर्बान मेरी जान तुझ पे शाद रहे तू।
कुर्बान मेरी जान तुझ पे शाद रहे तू। ऐ वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू, मैं जहाँ रहूँ जहाँ में याद रहे तू। ऐ वतन मेरे वतन, ऐ वतन मेरे वतन, ऐ वतन
लब पे आती है दुआ बन के तमन्ना मेरी,
मेरे वतन,
जिंदगी शम्मा की सूरत हो खुदाया में। All know we celebrate our Independence Day on 15 August every year. This day we remember the great struggle of freedom and our great freedom fighters. Thank you.
ऐ वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू,
ऐ वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू।
मैं जहाँ रहूँ।
Hello, today I'm making a poster on the topic freedom. So let's get started. Britishers on 15th of August 1947. But this independence, which we all are enjoying, is the fruit of immense struggle. This independence is accompanied by various rights and duties which every citizen should exercise to make a prosperous nation. Independence, in real sense, is freedom to act without constraints, that is, with free will. Freedom is not a privilege, it's our right. These kinds of freedom I tried to portray by these pictures are freedom of education, freedom of religion, freedom of equality and justice, freedom of liberty, liberty to express, democracy to vote and choose our government, freedom of speech, freedom of choice. We all should enjoy these freedoms and also let others enjoy these freedoms, but with responsibility, so as to contribute to the peace, progress and prosperity of our country, India. Lastly, I would like to quote some lines from the playful poetry by Rabindranath Tagore, where the mind is without fear, where the head is held high, where the knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments, where the words come out from the depth of truth into the heaven of freedom. My Lord, let my country awake. Thank you.
United we stand, divided we fall. Warm greetings to one and all. I am Harry Rathore from Class 6D and I am here to present my posture in this occasion of Independence Day. My piece of art clearly depicts India today. We all are fighting a war against COVID. Our country struggled since the day Corona entered our country, but that did not deter us from fighting actively. Once again we showed unity, our country showed 75 years ago. We drew our motivation from our ancestors. But this long battle wouldn't be succeeded without our doctors, nurses, ambulance drivers, undertakers to name a few. They have fought tirelessly to save our nation. This Independence Day, let's be grateful to these people. Thank them whenever you see them. We as people of this nation also have a responsibility, that is abiding by the COVID rules. This is the only way to save our country. When we are protecting ourselves, we are protecting others too. Let us all be responsible citizens this Independence Day. Our simple steps every day can save our nation. Some of these are wear mask, keeping a distance, and most important, get vaccinated as earlier as possible. Let us all stand together against obstacles facing our country. At last, I would like to thank my school management who has worked tirelessly to provide us best education in these hard times. Wish you all a very happy Independence Day. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Respected Sister Principal Ma'am, teachers and my dear friends, my name is Alana J and I am from class 7A and I am performing Rajasthani dance.
बदरी लूं लडू उलझी जा भारी पचरंगी लहरिया को पल्लो लहराए भारी पचरंगी लहरिया को पल्लो लहराए धीरे झालो रे बावरिया हाले हालो रे बावरिया झालो सयो नहीं जा धीरे झालो रे बावरिया हाले हालो रे बावरिया झालो सयो नहीं जा भारी घूमर छेन कराए माँ भारी घूमर छेन कराए माँ घूमर रमवा जाता रजनी घूमर रमवा जाता
I'm Nishtha Soni from class 7th A. Today I'm presenting Marathi Ganesh Mandana.
जय देव जय मंगल मूर्ति हो श्री मंगल मूर्ति दर्शन मात्रे मन कामना पूर्ति जय देव जय देव जय देव जय देव जय मंगल मूर्ति हो श्री मंगल मूर्ति दर्शन मात्रे मन कामना पूर्ति जय देव सिंदूर लाल चढ़ायो अपने ही मन का सुंदर लाल विराज सुत गौरी शिव का हाथ में है गुड़ लड्डू प्रभु गजानन के महिमा कहूँ तो कैसे झुकाऊं सिर पद में जय देव जय देव गणेशा तेरा रूप निराला कोटि सूर्य का है तुझ में उजाला लंबोदर पीतांबर तेरा क्या कहना सरल सुंदर वक्र तुंड त्रिनयना जय देव सिंदूर रंजित हर रंग सुंदर मोतियन का माला चमके गले पर हर गुण संपन्न हो गौरी नंदन तुझको भाई कुमकुम केसर चंदन जय देव जय देव जय देव जय देव जय मंगल मूर्ति हो श्री मंगल मूर्ति दर्शन माते मन कामना पूर्ति जय देव जय देव जय देव जय देव जय मंगल मूर्ति हो श्री मंगल मूर्ति दर्शन माते मन कामना
Thank you.
दामिनी अधर रागिनी मेरे घर आई कैसे सज धज देखो मेरे पिया की सांवरी जिया से बावरी मेरे अंगना में देखो आज खिला है चांद ये बाजे खुले छम छम छमाते छम नाचे बने छम छम छमाते छम ये बाजे खुले छम छम छमाते छम नाचे बने छम छम छमाते छम पिंगा गपोरी पिंगा गपोरी पिंगा गपोरी पिंगा पिंगा गपोरी पिंगा गपोरी पिंगा गपोरी पिंगा
वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू। ए वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू। ए वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू। मैं जहाँ रहूं जहाँ में याद रहे तू। मैं जहाँ रहूं जहाँ में याद रहे तू। ए वतन मेरे वतन। ए वतन मेरे वतन। तू ही मेरी मंजिल है पहचान तुझी से। तू ही मेरी मंजिल है पहचान तुझी से। पहुंचूं मैं जहाँ भी मेरी बुनियाद रहे तू। पहुंचूं मैं जहाँ भी मेरी बुनियाद रहे तू। ए वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू। मैं जहाँ रहूं जहाँ में याद रहे तू। ए वतन मेरे वतन। ए वतन मेरे वतन। तुझ पे कोई हक किया चुरान नहीं दूं। तुझ पे कोई हक किया चुरान नहीं दूं। कुर्बान मेरी जान तुझ पे शाद रहे तू। कुर्बान मेरी जान तुझ पे शाद रहे तू। ए वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू। मैं जहाँ रहूं जहाँ में याद रहे तू। ए वतन मेरे वतन मेरे वतन। ए वतन मेरे वतन मेरे वतन। ए वतन मेरे वतन। ए वतन मेरे वतन। हो सदके मैं जावा मैं दिल जानिया। मैं शीश झुकावा मैं दिल जानिया। ते नाम जो कर जावा कमो। तू सारे जहां से प्यारी मेरे भारत की बेटी है। सारे जहां पे भारी मेरे भारत की बेटी। दिल जान है शान हमारी मैं भारत की बेटी। जीती रहो जीतती रहो। जो तेरे नैनों से टपके हर आंसू है अपना। जो तेरे होठों पे ठहरे वो गीत अब अपना। जो सीना तान के तू चल गए उठता सर अपना। जजी ले अपनी जंगाड़ी सर पर हाथ ले अपना। तेरा जो भी है सपना अब जिंदा है अपना। सपने सच करने की तेरी बारी। तू सारे जहां से प्यारी मैं भारत की बेटी। दिल जान है शान हमारी मैं भारत की बेटी। जीते रहो जीतती रहो।
Everyone, my name is Sayyam Goyal from class 8th A and I am going to sing the song Desh Rangila. यहाँ हर कदम कदम पे धरती बदले रंग। यहाँ की बोली में रंगोली सात रंग। यहाँ हर कदम कदम पे धरती बदले रंग। यहाँ की बोली में रंगोली सात रंग। ठानी पगड़ी पहनी मौसम है, नीली चादर ओढ़े अंबर है, नदी सुनहरी भरा समंदर है ये सजीला, देश रंगीला रंगीला देश मेरा रंगीला, देश रंगीला रंगीला देश मेरा रंगीला, देश रंगीला रंगीला देश मेरा रंगीला, देश रंगीला रंगीला देश मेरा रंगीला। सिंदूरी का लो वाला सूरज जो गए चिठोली, शर्मीले खेतों के ढक दे चूनर पीली पीली, घूंघट में रंग पनघट में रंग चमचम चमकीला, देश रंगीला रंगीला देश मेरा रंगीला, देश रंगीला रंगीला देश मेरा रंगीला। आगे गुलाल से चेहरे हैं मुस्कानों की चोली, रंग हंसी में रंग खुशी में, आवी रे गुलाल से चेहरे हैं यहाँ मुस्कानों की चोली, रंग हंसी में रंग खुशी में, रिश्ते जैसी होली, बातों में रंग यादों में रंग, देश रंगीला देश रंगीला रंगीला देश मेरा रंगीला, देश रंगीला रंगीला देश मेरा रंगीला। तेरा रंग ऐसा चढ़ गया कोई और रंग ना चढ़ सके, तेरा नदी ने फेल कर कोई ना बढ़ सके, तेरा रंग ऐसा चढ़ गया कोई और रंग ना चढ़ सके, तेरा नदी ने फेल कर कोई ना बढ़ सके, जुनून है जुनून है तेरे का जुनून है, रग रग में ये बाबा ये बाबरा जुनून है, तूने ही सिखाया सच्चाइयों का मतलब, तेरे पास आके जाना मैंने जिंदगी का मकसद, सत्य में जैसे सच्चा प्यार मेरा, सत्य में जैसे तेरे नूर के दस्तूर में लौसल बटे ना चल, मेरी कोशिशें तू ही है बस रहना गुलशन है, तेरी कोशिश जान चला तेरे और पास आने चला, तेरी जान कोई बस रवेसला वो गीत गाने मैं चला, जुनून है तेरे का जुनून है, रग रग में तेरा बस ये बाबरा जुनून है, तूने ही सिखाया सच्चाइयों का मतलब, तेरे पास आके जाना मेरी जिंदगी का मकसद, सत्य में जैसे सच्चा प्यार मेरा, सत्य में
Good morning, ma'am. I am Kanak Gupta from class 8B. Today I am going to sing a patriotic song named I Love My India. Maybe differences in colors, maybe differences in languages, maybe there are hundreds of dialects, maybe millions of god and goddesses, and I love India, and I love India, I love my India, and I love India, I love my India, and I love India. Maybe some are corrupt, maybe we suffer from them, maybe some are homeless, maybe some are too jobless, maybe all is not well, maybe we are having conflicts, maybe the chosen ones are not right. And I love India, I love my India,
and we love India. And I love India, and I love India, and I love India because we are guest loving, we are so caring, we love to share our happiness. Whoa, we are united, we are wholehearted, we have the feeling of oneness. I love my India, we love our India, we love the India. And we love India, and I love India, and we love India. Hey world, we are saviors. Hey world, we are forwarders. Hey world, we are explorers. Hey world, we have one voice. Hey world, we know to sacrifice. Hey world, we are the rejoice. And I love India. I love my India. And I love India, and we love India, and we love India, and we love the India. Thank you.
मेरा मुल्क मेरा देश मेरा ये वतन, शांति का उन्नति का प्यार का चमन. मेरा मुल्क मेरा देश मेरा ये वतन, शांति का उन्नति का प्यार का चमन. इसके वास्ते निसार है मेरा तन मेरा मन. ए वतन ए वतन ए वतन, जाने मन जाने मन जाने मन. ए वतन ए वतन ए वतन, जाने मन जाने मन जाने मन. मेरा मुल्क मेरा देश मेरा ये वतन, शांति का उन्नति का प्यार का चमन. अपने इस चमन को स्वर्ग हम बनाएंगे, कोना कोना अपने देश का सजाएंगे. जश्न होगा जिंदगी का, होंगे सब मगन, होंगे सब मगन. इसके वास्ते निसार है मेरा तन मेरा मन. ए वतन ए वतन ए वतन, जाने मन जाने मन जाने मन. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Kaushiki Chaudhary of class 9A, and today I'm going to make the model of the Gateway of India located in Mumbai on the occasion of the Independence Day. So let's get started. The Gateway of India is an arch monument built in the early 20th century in the city of Mumbai, India. It was erected to commemorate the landing in December 1911 at Wellington Pier, Mumbai, of King Emperor George V and Queen Empress Mary, the first British monarch to visit India. At the time of the royal visit, the gateway was not yet built, and a cardboard structure greeted the monarch. The foundation stone was laid in March 1913 for a monument built in the Indo-Sasanic style, incorporating elements of 16th century Gujarati architecture. The final design of the monument by architect George Whitted was sanctioned only in 1940, when construction was completed in 1924. The structure is a triumphal arch made of basalt, which is 26 meters, that is 85 feet high. It is an effort from the architect George Whitted. After its construction, the gateway was used for a symbolic ceremonial entrance to British India for important colonial personnel. It has been called a symbol of conquest and colonization, commemorating British colonial legacy. The gateway is also the monument from where the last British troops left India in 1948, following Indian independence. It is located on the waterfront at an angle opposite the Taj Mahal Palace and Tower Hotel, and overlooks the Arabian Sea. Today, the monument is synonymous with the city of Mumbai and is amongst its prime tourist attractions. The gateway is also a gathering spot for local street vendors, for photographers and sociologic services. It holds significance for the local Jewish community, as it has been the spot for Hanukkah celebrations with the lighting of the menorah since 2003. There are 5 jetties located at the gateway, of which 2 are used for commercial ferry operations. The gateway was the site of a terror attack in August 2003 when there was a bomb blast in the taxi parked in front of it. Access to the gateway was restricted after people congregated at its premises following the 2008 Mumbai terror attacks in which the Taj Hotel opposite the gateway and other locations in its vicinity were targeted. In March 2019, the Maharashtra state government, we all are celebrating the Independence Day, that is the 75th anniversary of independence of our country, India. So I just want to wish every Indian and everyone a happy Independence Day. Thank you.
Good afternoon, I am Tisha Thadani of class 9th and I am here to talk about Taj Mahal. Of course, Taj Mahal needs no introduction. This monument is on the list of the 7 wonders of the world. There are many beautiful and worth-seeing historical places in India, but Taj Mahal of Agra is the most beautiful of all. It is a dream in marble. Taj Mahal is a great Indian monument which attracts people all over the world. It is located at the bank of the Yamuna River in Agra, Uttar Pradesh, India. It is a splendid masterpiece of the Mughal architecture in India. Taj Mahal is an ivory white marble monument. It was commissioned in 1632 by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan to house the tomb of his favorite wife Mumtaz Mahal. It also houses the tomb of Shah Jahan himself. Taj Mahal is the jewel of Muslim art in India and one of the universally admired masterpieces of the world's heritage. The Taj Mahal is renowned all over the world as the symbol of love, UNESCO Heritage Site renowned this Mughal architecture, the most visited tourist place in India, and many more. The architecture of Taj Mahal is a combination of Islamic, Persian, and Indian style. It is one of the highly attractive monuments of the world.
One of the most famous monuments of India, the Qutub Minar. Qutub Minar is a soaring 73-meter high tower of victory built in 1193 by Qutbuddin Aibak immediately after the defeat of Delhi's last Hindu kingdom. The tower has 5 distinct stories, each marked by a projecting balcony, and tapers from a 15-meter diameter at the base to just 2.5 meter at the top. The first 3 stories are made of red sandstone. The 4th and the 5th stories are of marble and sandstone. Qutbuddin Aibak, the first Muslim ruler of Delhi, commenced the construction of the Qutub Minar in 1200 AD but could only finish the basement. His successor, Iltutmish, added 3 more stories, and in 1368 Firoz Shah Tughlaq constructed the 5th and the last story. The tower is ornamented by bands of inscriptions and by 4 projecting balconies supported by elaborately decorated brackets. Although Qutub Minar is not included in the 7 wonders of the world, no one can deny that it is one of the finest monuments of India as well as the world. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I, Vaibhavi Rathod of class 9B, is going to construct a model of Sanchi Stupa. The materials which I will be using to construct this model are paper, scissor, cutter, glue, a bowl, a yellow acrylic paint, black marker, some straws, some ice cream sticks, a bamboo skewer, glue gun, thermocol and a piece of. First, I cut a circle of thermocol and sticked it by using the glue. Then I cut a stripe of thermocol and sticked it on that circle to make mehndi. Then I colored a cardboard in yellow color and sticked it inside the mehndi. Then I made a check design on the bowl using a glue gun and took it off after drying. Then I covered it with glue and paper and some cardboard and colored it. And then I made some stairs and fitted the bamboo skewer. Then I stick the stairs. Then I stick the enclosure wall using a glue gun. Then I made the chatra spire. Then to make harmika I used straws. Then I sticked it on that. Then to make Durana I used ice cream sticks and sticked it, and I colored the rest of the area in green. Now I would like to tell the significance of Sanchi Stupa. The Great Sanchi Stupa at Sanchi is one of the oldest stone structures in India and an important monument of Indian architecture. It was originally commissioned by Mauryan Emperor Ashoka in 3rd century BC. The original construction work of this stupa was overseen by Ashoka, whose wife Maharani Devi was the daughter of a merchant of nearby Vidisha. The Sanchi stupa built during Mauryan period was made of bricks and it flourished until the 11th century. Thank you.
Good morning, sister, teachers. I, Akansha Kushwa of 9th B. I am making a monument model of Red Fort. For that, I am using cardboard, watercolors, cutter, divider, scale, pencil, eraser, scissors, glue, one transparent tape and 2 white color paper. Let's start. Now first I am taking a cardboard on which I am drawing the structure of the pillars. We will also take the measurement of the pillars and draw it. Now I will cut this structure. Now I have cut two part of the pillars. Now we will color it. Now I am starting them coloring of red color. Now I have finished coloring and I have brought some small windows on it. Now these are the pieces that I will join at the upper of the pillars and this. Now we will start coloring on it. Now I have colored them and now I will join on upper of the pillars with the glue. Now these are our 2 pillars for the Red Fort. Now our 2 pillars has been made. Now we will start the wall of it. Now our Red Fort has been Ready? So now we will stuck a straw between to make a flag. Now the model of the Red Fort has been made, and this stands for unity, and it is situated in New Delhi. And happy Independence Day to teachers, sisters and all my friends.
Friends, I come to you from many thousand miles away as the ambassador of a very ancient country to the youngest nation in the world. It may surprise you that a country which you often regard as a conservative would have chosen a woman to be its representative and ambassador. But if you retrace the whole history of Indian civilization, you realize that woman has been the pivot of its culture, of its all, its inspiration, and of all the ambassadors of peace that have gone abroad for many centuries to the uttermost part of the world. I arrived early last night past the Statue of Liberty that stands as the guardian of your freedom at the gateway to a new world, and with the best intention in the world to feel unfamiliar in this new world, my spirit feels that it has come home to a new version of all things. If in one word, before the signal goes up for me to stop being a cinema star, I might say what my country says to you. It says in the words of the old Hindu prayer that to rising up in every home, night after night, Shanti, 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 peace, peace, peace. And I think whether it be the old world or the new world, the whole purpose of a civilization is to create and to sustain those conditions of peace for our own home and for whole nation.
बुलबुल को गुल मुबारक, गुल को चमन मुबारक, रंगीन तबीयतों को रंगे सुखन मुबारक.
The freedom struggle.
Good morning, everyone. Here are some words by the Missile Man of India. He says, "Don't read success stories. They will only give you a message. Rather, read a failure story. They will give you a message and idea to get success." He defines creativity as seeing the same thing but thinking different. According to him, failure will never overtake me if my determination to succeed is strong enough.
Where does this love begin? In our own family, in our own home. How does it begin? By praying together. Family that prays together, stays together. And if you stay together, you will love one another as God loves each one of you. Today, in the world, there is so much suffering because of that want, prayer, of unity. So as we are here, let us make one strong resolution that we will bring prayer in one's family, that will teach our children to pray and pray with them. And you will see the joy, the love, and the peace
God will come into your hearts. Because the fruit of prayer is the deepening of faith. And the fruit of faith is love. And the fruit of love is service. And the fruit of service is peace. Works of love are works of peace.
Good morning, everyone. Today, I, Cheshta Jani, would like to present in front of you a speech given by Dr. Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar. As far as the ultimate goal is concerned, I think none of us need have any apprehensions. None of us need have any doubts. But my fear, which I express clearly, is that our difficulty is how to make the heterogeneous mass that we have today take a decision in common and march in a cooperative way on that road which is bound to lead us to unity. Mr. Chairman, therefore, I should have thought that in order to make a start, in order to make every party, every section of this country, I propose to make this appeal. Sir, I invite your attention to paragraph 3 in the resolution, which I think is very important. Paragraph 3 says that in this country there shall be two different sorts of polity. One at the bottom, the autonomous provinces or the states or such other areas as care to join the United India. These autonomous units will have full power. At the top, over the provincial units, there will be a union government having certain subjects for legislation, for execution, and for administration. So, as I read this part of the resolution, I do not find any reference to the idea of grouping an intermediary structure between the unions on the one hand and the provinces on the other. We have traveled a long road. I believe that I am correct in interpreting the minds of the Congress party. The question that I ask is this: why did not the mover of the resolution make reference to the idea of having a union of provinces or grouping of provinces on the terms on which he and his party was prepared to accept it? Why is the idea of the union completely effaced from this resolution? I find no answer.
Namaskar Bharat. I am Lakshmi Sehgal, an officer of Indian National Army and first female captain of Rani Jhansi Regiment. I am grateful to my parents for where I am standing today. I dared to dream. I dreamt of unknown, something I did not even see. As when I was thinking of my career, the world was full with the examples of gender inequality. Girls were not encouraged to pursue unknown fields. But I was fortunate that my parents supported me and I became a doctor in Singapore, a dream that was accomplished, but one was yet to achieve, that was to contribute towards India's freedom movement. With little resources and India in my heart, I started by opening up a hospital free for Indian communities at a foreign land. One day, I got to see Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose at Singapore, who I had always admired for what he was doing for our country. He asked me to join the Azad Hind force and I immediately said yes and moved to India. I was given the responsibility of Rani Jhansi Regiment, which was an army of all uneducated, poor and tortured women. I had my own challenges. The days were tough. I had many hurdles in making these women empowered and strong fighters against the Britishers in a male-dominated society. But great determination and Netaji's never-ending support did wonders. Our achievements were uncountable. A message to all women of my country: believe in yourself for the world to believe in you. Here's how I feel about my determination. वो आग जो बरसते हुए पानी के नीचे जल रही है, उन्हें हवा के झोंकों का क्या डर। लफ्ज नहीं उस जमाने के लिए जो उसे फूंक देकर बुझाना चाह रहे हैं, भूल रहे हैं कि वह उसे फूंक दे रहे हैं। जय माँ भारती।